The another topic, it is the perihelion and the ephelion. Now it is the distance between the earth and the sun. The earth is said to be perihelion, that is around or near. Okay, peri means near, helion, that is the sun. So on 3rd of January, the distance between the sun and the earth is least, means less. You can see here, see the picture. This is a perihelion. When earth is moving around the sun, this is the time when the distance between the earth and the sun is least, that is on 3rd of January. And this one you can see, it is a ephelion. When earth is moving around the sun, it is away from the sun, that is 152 million kilometer away, and that will be on 4th of July. 4th of July, clear? And this will be near to the earth, sun, that is 147 million kilometer, and that will be on the 3rd January. Clear, children? Now, inclination of the axis and its significance. Now, what it means. See, the earth rotates on its axis, but it is not at right angle. Clear? It makes an angle of 66 1/2 with the plane of elliptical, and tilted 23 1/2 from a line of perpendicular. Once again, it make an angle of 66 1/2 degree with the plane of elliptical, and tilted, जो इसका tilt है, that is 23 1/2 degree from a line perpendicular to that plane. Line perpendicular to that plane. 2 points must always keep these 2 points in mind, that the earth axis keeps a fixed angle. Earth axis always keeps a fixed angle with the plane of elliptical. Hence the axis always point to the same direction during the period of its revolution. Therefore, the axis, though they keep a fixed angle होने के कारण, they will always point to the same direction at the time of the revolution. What are the effects of the inclination of the axis? Seasons, alternative seasons will be there. Okay, when it will be summer in the northern hemisphere, automatically there will be a winter in the southern hemisphere. It will be a winter in the southern hemisphere. Similarly, during winter in the northern pole, okay, is away from the sun, and southern pole is inclined towards it, hence it is summer in the southern hemisphere, vice versa, opposite to it. Revolution of the earth and seasonal changes. The earth complete one revolution on 365 1/2 days because of the inclination of the axis. Clear? Therefore, and moreover, in fact, that its northern pole is always directed to the pole star. The earth experiences variation in temperature and also in the length of day and night. Now, what are the effects of the revolution? The earth revolution around the sun with its axis. Okay, the sun is directly overhead at the equator on 21st March and 22nd of September. Clear? And no doubt it is referred as September 23 because the year is not exactly 365 days. Leap year nahi hai. These 2 days are termed as a spring and autumn equinox. Clear? After the spring equinox, the sun appears to move north and is directly overhead Tropic of Cancer. North में जब move करे, when it will move to the north, it will be overhead to the Tropic of Cancer, and it will be a summer solstice. Solstice means sun standing still. Sun standing still. You can see the picture over here. Beautifully, they are showing to you the picture. Okay. Always have a look on the pictures. From these pictures, your maximum doubts will be clear. The northern hemisphere has its longest day and shortest night on June 21. On the December 22nd, the sun shines overhead to the Tropic of Capricorn, that is in the southern hemisphere. Clear? And northern hemisphere has its winter. So, as the earth receives obscure rays of the sun beyond the Tropic of Cancer. Thus, the Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere and Tropic of Capricorn in the southern hemisphere make the limit of the overhead sun. Clear? The area beyond the Arctic and Antarctic circles are very cool, as the winter here lasts for 6 months, and the darkness and summer is very short and sun is never overhead. Now, varying length of day and night. The length of day and night varies according to the seasons, and while day and night are due to the rotation, their respective duration is caused by the inclination of the earth axis. Clear, children? Now, what are the seasonal changes and its effect on the temperature? Seasonal changes and their effects on the temperature. The rotation of the earth on its inclined axis, the position of the earth during its revolution around the sun, the inclination of earth axis with its fixed position pointing to the pole, and they will main factors which determine the seasons. Then the amount of heat received by the earth depends on the altitude of the sun with reference to the position of the earth. The part of the sun receiving direct rays of the sun is hotter than the places which are receiving the slant rays, and no doubt less temperature over there. Thus, the difference between the temperature between the 4 seasons, that is the spring, summer, autumn and winter, are largely the result of the differences in the elevation of the sun or the altitude at different times. You can underline this. The Arctic areas beyond the Arctic and Antarctic experience 6 months of day and night. 6 months of day and 6 months of night. Now, summer solstice. The word solstice means sun still reaching the zenith highest point. Clear? Hence, the Tropic of Cancer receive the direct rays of sun, and northern hemisphere experience summer season. You can see here summer solstice. Clear? This is an example of it. The summer season applies only to northern hemisphere, as southern hemisphere experiences winter season because southern pole is away from the sun. Southern pole is behind. Clear? This is the northern pole. Some of the special features of the summer solstice. The duration of day is longer than night. Very true. Then daylight lasts for entire 24 hours beyond Arctic circle. Clear? Then the length of the day increases with increasing latitudes. Okay. And then at a corresponding latitude in the north and south of the equator, the relative length of the day and night are exact opposite relations. The southern hemisphere will experience winter, and Antarctic region will be in total darkness. These are the features of the summer solstice. Go through the picture, figure number 3.8, figure number 3.9. This was the summer solstice. Then come to the winter solstice. So, the condition of the winter solstice on December 22nd are exactly reverse of the summer. Okay? At this time, southern pole is inclined towards the sun, and the southern hemisphere will enjoy the same condition as the northern hemisphere was enjoying. You can see the picture over here. Okay? So, special features: the sun shines directly overhead Tropic of Capricorn, hence the length of the day increases. Day is longer in southern hemisphere than night. Between the Arctic circle and the northern hemisphere, night lasts for entire 24 hours, as the entire polar area is in shaded side of this shaded side. Clear? Whereas southern pole has 24 hours of daylight. Now, equinox means what? Variation of day and night. Variation will be same. Clear? On March 21st and 23rd September, clear children, the relation of earth to the sun rays is identical. All the places on the earth have 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night. That is, these 2 days you will have 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night. Clear? Now what is the reason behind this? As circle of illumination passes through the poles and it divides the earth into two halves. Hence, day and night are of equal length. That is 12 hours day, 12 hours night. And this means equinox, that is equal. Equal, and nox means night. Equal day and night. So this is the meaning of equinox. Children, if you will have any doubt in any of the topic, so please ask me your doubt in the class. Already question answers we have marked in the class, but still if some of you are not able to get any of the question, that also please clear your doubt in your classes. Thank you, children.